Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're getting started a little bit early today because we are having a really powerful windstorm out here, and I'm a bit concerned that we might lose power or something. So I wanted to at least get some sort of stream put together this morning. And we'll see if anybody catches the alert in the Discord and comes to join us. But it might be a few minutes. So anyway, I hung out on Humble after stream yesterday to make sure that we got all the way to Terraformed. Again, thank you to all of my friends who showed up for me on Sunday. I really appreciate that. It's not our usual thing to do on Sunday. We are usually doing other stuff, but we have a lot of folks who are very smart about the game and were willing to come over and just give me a hand getting Humble set up, because I did not realize how much I was going to need to do on Humble. I did not expect it to be as much, which I'm not complaining about. What a lovely surprise. I'm not against it. But I have a lot of stuff I want to do on Prime still. Like, I want to set up trading stuff, and I want to have animal sanctuaries, and I haven't even built a house for myself. I haven't used any of the furniture. So I decided to get going a little bit early today. Since Tuesday is my therapy day, I'm doing people time at like 7 a.m., which I love when it's with my therapist, but I do not allow other people to be in my space like that at that time. So, it's also really cold out today. So, I'm trying to get things warm in here, and playing this game really helps because the computer gets nice and toasty. So I get a supplementary heater in the house, which is very nice. All right, let me get my water out of the way, get my other mouse out of the way. I have my tea all ready to go. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you got the cookies. I just brought out some fresh cookies, so make sure you get some. If you want a pillow in the pillow and blanket fort, you can pop up in chat, and we will, if we see your username in chat, we will throw a blanket over you in the pillow and blanket fort. You can pick any of the pillows you want. Make yourself a little fort within a fort, if that is what you would like to do. While would you like to play a game? There was another minor update today, and Bryce from Miju said on the Discord, hey guys, this is our last update for 2.0. This is it. We're not doing any more updates. We got other content we're going to work on so that we can release more stuff this year. I think they have a release coming up each quarter. So somewhere during the summer and then somewhere during the fall. And there will be additional content. We haven't even played half the content here, and we bum rushed Humble. Although I did go in my first foray in Humble, I went around and explored all the different wrecks and got the whole story of Starform Robotics. Very much, oh my gosh, really feeding my Fallout nerd. I loved the... I gotta check my graphics again, make sure windowed and very high is just right. Okay, we also did the ending. So yesterday was just big Humble spoilers. If you want to see all the Humble spoilers. Well, many Humble spoilers. Yesterday's stream called Hello Humble World. I show off all the fun things my friends did for me on Sunday to help me put the world together. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just so excited to go home to Prime. I forgot to look up what I need to take with me. Boy. If there's stuff I need to take with me back home to Prime or not. Well, if I take enough, I'm going to take my Sharky statue. So that way I will have all of my statues. I need to take, I put a bunch of stuff over at the... extraction rocket site. Should go say hi to the animals. Hello, baby. Hello, weird baby. That one's gonna be glow in the dark. Hello, weird naked looking baby. They all make individual little sounds. And yes, I do have my field of vision blown out a little bit. Quit sniffing their butts. So there's been a whole lot of animals show up. Oh, I did not get DNA from the fluffy cows. We should go... See, these guys just showed up. I didn't even make them. These little sharkies are just showing up everywhere. I did not get DNA from the fluffy cows. So I should do that before I leave. I kind of want to take some of these pretty trees. That is an environment specific tree. Oh my gosh! This jetpack is grieving me. Having the jetpack on the jump key and then I guess I'm supposed to double tap? I'm not really very good at that. I tried putting vertical propulsion on a different key, but that only works when it comes to the car. It does not consider the jetpack on me to be vertical propulsion. This is just colors. Come on, spawn in, guys. Spawn in. More colors. Let's go see your buddies over here. And the other thing is, if you try to activate your jetpack while your cursor is pointed at the ground, you are well and truly hosed. So that is not going to work. And then if you collide with anything, you will not be a happy camper. I think this is where we were headed. Can we not go through here? Oh, I thought we could. Well, I mean, we can go anywhere we want because... Frankly, I can just keep spamming F4 until I get where I want to be. Where are we? Bloop. Alright, we want to be, like, over here, I think. Anyway, this is the Planet Crafter. Also known as just Planet Crafter. Good morning, Wolfie Kohaku. I will. Is that a trade rocket? What is that doing here? You find the little robots out here carrying stuff around. I don't remember there being a trade rocket here. Of course, so much happened so quickly. And then my friends came in and helped me clear out everything that was left, which was awesome. Hang on a moment, Wolfie. Let's get you a nice blanket. Where am I? I'm not in the right spot. I need to go south and west. How's your day going? Are you getting a lot of work done? Are you winning, son? Are you winning? Fluffy cows, well, unless they're migratory. Oh, hello, they're right here. Hello, you. And another one. We gotta pet the little alicas first. Doing good, working on stuff, getting where you need to be. I love that. I think I'm gonna have to work on applying for a job or something. Money's about to get super tight again. I had a little bit of a reprieve, but I think that's about to be over. And see, when you find these, now they all have little cosmic quartzes on them. All the zeolites. I'm not picking stuff up. I'm not out here to do looting. And no, I don't mean the football club. Isn't it? Now, in Bryce's message this morning... Alright, did I get any new species? 5. I don't know which one that is. Bryce's message this morning said there's a new procedural rec. in the game. And I don't mean me. So I know we had one up here somewhere against the cliff face. There's a little hut wherever it is, so I could look it up on the map. But we are leaving Humble today. This looks newish. It's not, though. No, we don't need circuit boards right now. Alright, that's all been looted. Oh, is that it over there? No, that was just another mining thing. Okay. Well, I don't see anything specific, so... And I have so much. I have so much, guys. So yeah, we're having a really big windstorm throughout the day. It's not going to be too terrible. I don't think power will go out, but you never know which direction some dumb tree is going to fall. And next thing you know, everything's fucked, so. It's just so pretty. Oh. I was just gonna... I can't squat down to get a drink, so... Okay. I've taken a bunch more screenshots. And I added a few of them to the break screen. 6 months, 5 days. But that's 6 months, 5 days of streams. And I don't stream every day. So it's even more. I mean, 180 days is 6 months. But 180 days of streams would be... 5 or 7/5 of that, or some fraction that accounts for the fact that I don't stream on the weekends. So 180 divided by 5 instead of 6, or whatever that is. Oh, average month is actually 30.5 days. So if an average month were 20 days, which is what the weekdays are, you say 180 divided by 20 would be 9 months. But it's slightly less than that. So if you extrapolate the difference between 9 months and 6 months, do 188 divided by 5. Oh, that's easy. It's, wait. 188 divided by 5. Why is that not right? Hang on. Brain used to have a really easy formula for that. And somehow has completely lost. I'm in the middle of too many things at the moment. Okay. Squishy chunker, yes. So the little dude that you are is called a snoober. I thought these things were called snoobers. These are called sharkies. So the little armadillo baby that you have over on Prime is and look at these guys. This is the animal who's indigenous to this region. Sort of. Aqueous. Hi. That's one I made yesterday. It glows in the dark. Is it going to be night soon? Oh, maybe it's going to be night soon and we can see it glowing in the dark. Yes, it is. Still, I mean, without missing a single one. You don't get that if you miss a stream. And I know if you miss, you can still watch a VOD and let that maintain your streak. I pulled down a few things, but I'm a little confused about what stuff I want to take with me back to Prime. I guess I can just come back to Humble whenever I want. I mean, I have enough resources to build the rockets. I think the only thing... Oh, there's my Aurora. So... let me see. What I need is... No, not portal generator. Would it be under? Hang on, I'm just gonna look at trade rocket multiplier because that will get me to something. Interplanetary exchange shuttle. Meanwhile, fandom covers a third of your page, and then it covers another half of your page. Planetary delivery depot. Works as a receiving point for automatic deliveries. After constructing the depot, access the interface, select an item from the catalog, construct a shuttle, select a delivery location, access the shuttle's inventory. I have access to that. So that is different from the shuttle, the planetary delivery depot. So I don't need one on the receiving end. Looks like I only need one, or on the issuing end. Oh, wait. After constructing the depot, access the interface, select an item on the planet or moon you are sending the items from, construct an exchange shuttle. Access the interface and select a delivery location. What the shit? None of that makes sense. I can use the shuttle to just order items. What's the point of the depot then? It works as a receiving point for automatic deliveries of items by shuttles on other planets or moons. Oh. So I have to come back to here and change what it sends. What the shit? That's... I know nothing about that makes sense. The shuttle is just wherever I am, I can request things from another planet if it's on the menu. Okay, the depot is something I don't. I guess maybe once you get a lot of planets together, or you have multiple places, you can create a depot somewhere that will receive automated deliveries. I don't even know what to automate. So I would have to have this shuttle set up. Right now, it's going from Humble. No, it's requesting to Humble from Prime. Yeah, I ain't fucking know. So I can get stuff delivered here from Prime. But I want to go back to Prime. And I thought there was a way that, like, as long as something is on the menu, I can order it. But there might be things that I won't have access to. Whoa, that's cool. I don't know if there's stuff that's only accessible on Humble. I don't know if I can even request genetic traits. There is so much I do not know. I'm tempted to just go. I mean, my rocket is all ready. I was under the impression that as long as there was a storage container with the thing you wanted to access that you could use the shuttle to request it. So the space is occupied. Okay. Okay, I already have the platform built, so I should not have to build another one of those. I should simply have to build a rocket anytime I want to leave the planet. Because these are single use only. They are consumed upon arrival at your destination. Alright, I'm going to take the car back with me. Put my little Sharky statue in there. I have a container here with a bunch of stuff that I want to make sure I try to take. And that's going to be all of these and all of these. Alright, cool. Oh, I already did have a drink. Nice. Why can't I drink? Oh. I could take all of these animals with me, but they're being auto-fed. I think they're fine. I don't like making stupid mistakes, so I'm just really concerned that I'm gonna make a stupid mistake. Okay, we can take some more stuff with us. What else is Humble exclusive? The trees. We make happy little accidents, right? So I should take some of these trees back to Prime, maybe. I don't know that we necessarily need them here. Did we put any trees in here? Oh, I should take a bunch of these. Um... Hang on. I have an idea. We'll fill those up with different trees. Um... Did we not make any trees? Oh, I know where they were. Because they're not down here. They're out here in this thing. Because nobody is requesting trees. There. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna start a different tree. And we'll go plug some trees into these two. Oh, did I want to go ahead and put the Melissia in there? Probably. Let's just do it. Yeah, I have one each to take back with me. That's fine. Oof, the next game I start, I will be turning down the astrological events. Okay, so my inventory is full. I have all my chips and improvements. The animals are on an auto feeder. They'll be fine. Let's just go back to Prime. We're gonna go back to Prime. I didn't even like that movie. Now you know. Unfollow. Lady Thundercat! Hello! Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. How you be today? I'm going back to my original starting point. Here we go. Save the game. And let's see if it works. That's full. That's full. Yep. I have an extraction platform on the destination planet. I need to go make a house. I have not personalized my stuff on Prime at all. And it makes me a little bit sad. But we'll see what we're allowed to get. I can create a shuttle. Whew! Hi guys. How's everybody doing? I need to go see my little animals. Hi. How are you? Are you really hungry? No, you're doing fine. Oh, hello, Prime. I have missed you. Okay. My little drones are all very busy. The bees are very busy. I have no idea what's been happening while I was gone. Okay, this is my deposit spot. Love it. Oh, the lights are on. I'm gonna remove that flashlight chip, swear. I'm just gonna remove it, put it in the trunk, and then whenever I need it, I'm gonna take it out of the trunk and install it. And that way, maybe the lights will quit going on. Look at that. So that's what that platform is for. When the rocket comes back, it's spent and the little shuttle just lands. Cool. Okay, we're gonna take you upstairs. Take all of you to the lab. And we're gonna put you two in some tree spreaders. I'm gonna knock out the Rubaroo and put in the Melissia. And then what else do we have that is just not giving? What's this one? More Rubaroo. There. Whew. You be amazing at a beach morning. Oh my gosh, I used to get terrible sun headaches. Probably most of it being, I mean, not, you're talking about having a lovely high. Amazing. Making almost twice as much power as we are even using. We're using like a third of the available power. Wow. Okay. We have genetic traits in here. Okay, they were sorted. So let's run this back down. We'll take all of the bioluminescence. Oh no. You can't use control. You have to grab them individually. All right. and size. All right, so that is a species. Good. So all the species ones are right here. I haven't been to the beach in forever. And I live on an island. How crazy is that? Huh? How fucking crazy is that? Okay. Okay, I want variants, sizes, and colors. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is the little, yeah, I want variants in there. I don't want skin patterns or bioluminescence in there right now. I want to choose those as we go along. So how's the week been going for you? Okay, so if I go in here and I pick 5, and let's just make it white and purple. Okay, that's my fluffy cow. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So now I can have, beetle deers and, fluffy wildebeests here on Prime. Oh, Prime, I have missed you. I can feel my shoulders relax as soon as I walk in here. I've seen people put these in water, and I almost feel like that's a little cruel. It's like, here, you're in water, but you're still in a cage. I thought, why not give them... I mean, I'd put the butterflies down in the water. Can you do that? Now I want to put a butterfly dome on the bottom of the lake. See, now my fish know what it's like to fly, right? They're up here, they're out here in the air. This is open air. They're like, we're flying, right? A whole new experience. But the butterflies are having that, but you're still in a cage moment. can I extract anything from this? No. Okay, well, you can go over here in trees. We don't need any of that stuff anymore. I am wholly unconcerned with all of the terraforming intensity. Now we just need to get to make sure our manufacturing stuff is up to snuff. Alright, no more blueprints. Not the game. There he is! Snoober! That's what Wolfie has. He's a snoober with a little carapace. Oh, look at their little mitts. A longer toe. Sticky toe pads for stability. Small and stocky. Shy creature. Primarily lives in caves underground. Short paws with toe pads. Slower but steady movements. Kosmiczna Biedronka. Antler ears. I mean, I guess they're antlers. They don't look like they're made of keratin. They look kind of soft and squishy. Oh, I missed this flight. Oh boy, that feels really nice. So what are your plans for the rest of the day, Lady Thundercat? Thundercat. Thundercat. Oh! See, where's Wolfie? That's not Flappy's. Where's Flappy? Oh, there's Wolfie. Nope. Hi, buddy. See, he made a little chirpy sound. Hi, Sned. Sned has glow-in-the-dark stripes. Like a photo-negative tiger. I miss all my little buddies. Where's Flappy's? They like to wander over here and eat the flowers. Well, I don't know that they actually eat them. I have it in my mind that they eat them. But they do wander off. Where'd they go? That's Wolfie! Look at you, you're all grown up. Growth 100%. You big boy, you're bigger than Sned. Size 5. Size 5. There we go. That's Flappies. Hi, Flappies. I think I already petted. Oh, no, I didn't. Nice. If you pet everybody, you'll get your genetic traits, and then that will make it possible to make different stuff. Okay, let's go upstairs into the warehousing. Motherfucker level 1. I'm sorry, manufacturing. Level 1. Alright, let's go over here to the office and put down our Sharky. So there must be a Snoober statue that we get somewhere. Although, to be fair, we got the Aqueous statue here. That's my alley cat. Doesn't sound like alley cat at all. Dog ox. I don't even know where we get that, but that, again, nothing against you, Elaine. I love you. And I know you love frogs. I, however, am not the frog person. Alright, I brought a bunch of trade rocket stuff with me. Oh, here's a lot of seeds. Tree seeds. Okay. And this is the agricultural area. You know, to be fair, I could get rid of a lot of this. Because I don't know how many auto crafters I'm actually even going to need to have at a time. And I feel like if I fill up this center area with auto crafters, they'll be able to reach everything. Like, I don't want this facility to be bigger than it needs to be. So auto crafters can reach. There really isn't a lot on that level either. Okay. I also have access to the 3x3s now instead of just the 2x2s. Hmm. Oh, we've already been on for an hour. Oh, look, they're growing. All right, well, it is definitely time to take a break. We made this place huge because I really anticipated needing to do a lot that I don't really need all that space for. I mean, if I keep things nicely divided around here, we'll just keep these things organized with nice walking paths. Okay. I'll do a count of how many things we have. I tried to match the flowers with the decor. What other flowers do we have? Really, I didn't bring any back from Humble. We can throw those in there, see what happens, see how the drones do. We should probably make a bunch more drones. So, yep, today is going to be searching out a location to make my house because I now have access to, not that. I have access to the rounded living compartment and the living compartment with dome. So we can, that's what I want to use to make my, so that's just a 3x3 cross with corner pieces added in. But yeah, I kind of want to build these two and just get an eyeball of, all right, what do they look like? And then start looking for a place to set that up to be my personal space. But we have been on for an hour. And that means I need to go stand up because my tea is probably cold. And the house is probably getting really warm because I haven't heard the wind for a minute. And I need to do this. We're going to do a 2.5 minute ad break. I'm going to give you some pretty music. You're going to see some pretty pictures. Some of these are screenshots I took. Some of these are official photos from the press kit. And we will be back in 2.5 minutes with fresh water and stand up, stretch a little bit, take a few deep breaths. BRB. Hello, welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, that means you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I hope that this is a place you can chill out, take a break from the world, relax. Just make a promise to yourself that whatever time you spend here, you're going to take a break from watching the world burn. And just remind yourself that we're all going to be here on the other side of it. That's our plan. That's our hope. And I've been listening to a book about the philosopher Socrates. And the more I listen to the stories of his life and death and philosophical nature, the more I realize that our civilization is going through the exact same thing that Athens was going through 2,500 years ago. Okay. Sweatshirt changed. Perfect. And that no matter what technology humans come up with, none of the technology we've ever invented has done much more than make us faster. Right? We can do things faster. That's it. We can kill things faster. We can grow things faster. We can eat things faster. We can process food. But playing a game like Planet Crafter has really encouraged me to kind of dial in my radar to, and I've been doing this through the Patreon project anyway, but to dial in my radar a little bit more on what are the core brain functions that have existed through all time for as long as humans have been here. What are the things of the human brain that have fundamentally not changed? And yeah, so playing this game and doing resource collection, creating things with the resources we find, terraforming, basically, becoming God. Thane Bishop just did a really neat video essay on Spiritfarer about what kind of God would you be. So, very much worth watching. I like how Thane Bishop thinks about things. Okay, so look at my little animals. They're so ridiculous. All right, what do I need to build this and this? Let's just go take a look at them. All right, so 6 iron, 3 titanium, 3 cobalt, and 6 super alloy. How much is still left in here? 3 titanium, 3 cobalt. We should have a ton of iron. 3 titanium, 3 cobalt, 6 super alloy. 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 3 titani 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fluffies. I was just petting your animal representation in the game. How are you? How is your world? I hope things are treating you well. What? Do we not have a super alloy mine? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, thank you, Flaffies. I appreciate that. Well, it's not that many people who come in. You do, and Sned does. I feel like maybe I should turn one of my auto crafters into making super alloy for a minute. Because I feel like we're going to need a bunch of it. Well, alright then. Alright then. How are we doing on cookies? Not enough. Okay. Are they two different sizes? Hey, what? No, put it on top. No, stop. Why are you doing that to me? I don't want it to be alongside, I want it to be on top. Ce n'est pas possible? It doesn't spin. It does not want to put that on top. That was the only thing I wanted. Alright, let's go put them on the ground over here. Maybe we're just asking too much of the game in this moment. Alright. I don't get a linky thing. Is that true? They simply cannot be lined up? That doesn't make sense. Come on. Other than that, you're okay. 2 kids came by and sold Mayflowers. Pink, blue, and yellow. Oh, neat. I can't believe Miju created these two in a way that they can't be linked. Are they really different profiles? Or is there some, maybe there's something in the way? Wow, color me sad. They appear to be the same profile. Nope, we still can't do it. That's why we do this. I remember always, there was a big deal about the Mayflower, or Maypole celebration. I need iron, titanium, silicon, iron, cobalt. Okay. Take a bunch of this. Titanium. Mayflowers are a charity thing for kids in need, and whole classes, oh, I did not know this, go and sell these cute little pins. It's been going on since 1907. That's beautiful. There's a silicon. I feel like we're gonna need more. Oh my. I mean, yes, it's beautiful, but this was like the one thing I was hoping for. I'm like, I'm gonna get the rounded living compartment, and then I'm gonna get the dome, and then I'm gonna stack them. That is a really cool thing. Every person who goes to a specific university is asked to buy a Mayflower. I have such conflicting feelings. Well, we blew something up over there. I mean, I toyed with putting a home up top. There's a parade that school does with Miss Mayflower. That's beautiful. I grew up in an area in a state that was one of the original 13 colonies in the US. And the original like Mayflower stuff, I need to see where that ends up. Where does that live? Um, Maybe I do want the stairs to go right inside. Oh my god. This game, though. I love you. I love you, game. I can't see where the stairs are. Alright. I want to go do building. I can't really see where anything is, to be fair. Yeah, I don't want it there. No, I don't want it to cover the farm. Is it sticking out over the edge? Yes. How odd. Okay, well, there's that then. Yeah, Maryland, all of the ones that line the East Coast and dominantly Mid-Atlantic, and the Massachusetts was first. I mean, Delaware was the first state, but that's because we ratified the Constitution first. But Massachusetts and Virginia, Roanoke, those were all some of the first areas settled. Monarchy! Only from a comedian. Yeah, don't ask me to name anything where you live. No, and even here, I mean... Good morning, Monarchy. Good afternoon, Monarchy. Oh yeah, competing blankets. There we go. Damn, y'all, I had ideas. Now I just feel awkward. How you doing today, Monarchy? Yeah. Goose! Unstable Goose. I'm doing alright, Goose. I mean, I can just name the majority of the countries in Europe, but don't start getting me down into like Estonia and Latvia and all of that. Getting threatened with bans from streamers' channels? The fuck are you doing? I am putting bubbly water in my blueberry juice is what I'm doing. Well, I am severely disappointed in this. But that's because of trauma. Oh, buddy. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of people who put their houses and stuff out here on the water. I just don't want to sit here and, I mean, I honestly cannot stand seeing the grid work of those platforms and all of that all across the water. I did toy with the idea of putting it way up high. I could also build it like in the air across this. But I don't like the view. So I think I'm just gonna fly around with all of my material. I was gonna put it way up top over there, but I don't really feel like that's what I want anymore. I definitely would like to have something out here in the waterfall area. You know, building like atop a platform like this, or even those. I have a little shelter up there, I think. Apparently asking if ice ruins something or deported folks is crossing a line. Yeah, streamers don't want to get banned for threatening ice. I mean, Reddit's already being taken to court because somebody insulted ice, and it's like, ugh. I think it's probably less because of you and more because people don't know what our fucking government is gonna get snowflaked about. Oh my god, they called them pussies. Pussies! Our brilliant, magnificent 47-day wonders. Camosexuals is what they are. If you've never worn that uniform as a commissioned or non-commissioned member of the United States military, you don't get to wear it. That shit gets earned. You don't hand it out to all these cosplayers. My god. That is an insult to everyone who ever served in a uniform. Fucking assholes. I mean, I think it's fair game for anybody to just understand or request that a community understand. Let's not have conversations that criticize federal agents who are apparently have all of the emotional fortitude of a hormonal 14-year-old. But that's just my opinion. And as a U.S. military veteran, I am highly offended. Highly offended, let me tell ya. By the lack of professionalism, the lack of training, the lack of trigger discipline, the lack of understanding of basic fundamentals of law and law enforcement. So, yep, all of that. Sickening. But they should have put warnings in the... I don't know. If they don't have a lot of mods, streamers trying to do a lot of that stuff themselves can be overwhelming. I know if I don't have mods on point around here, I like this area. Okay, is it hanging off the edge a little bit? Do I want it hanging off the edge more? Oh, I have pipes on the inside. I have uncovered plumbing. They had 200 viewers at the time. Twice. That's twice. You won't be warned again. Please repeat the verbiage of the warning. Oh. What do I have in my damn inventory? Apparently nothing I want. Yeah. Hey, Unstable Goose. I hope we got you a blanket. No, you're allowed to vent. I just might not see all of it. I'm doing all right, Goose. I'm enjoying this game. I'm a little super sad face that I don't seem to be able to do the thing I thought I could do. So I really... Oh, nice. And there's the Mushroom River. Yeah, this looks like a nice place to put the house. Unfortunately, for me, let's go get some stuff so I can make a cabinet. And then we'll just focus on making the house beautiful. Not that we have 6 million circuit boards at the other house. Uh-oh, what do you need? What do you need that you don't have? Nitrogen. Are we out of bioplastic nuggets? Oh, we are. Would you kindly fashion me up some bioplastic nuggets? Yep. You just, I mean, unless you've spent a lot of time in a stream and have like historical context for stuff, you don't know what a streamer has been faced with in the past. Nice. So it's fair to assume that there are going to be some hair triggers on certain things. You know, if a streamer has had to deal with and when you have streamers who are actually able to generate revenue from their streams, I absolutely do not blame them for being hypersensitive about what gets said in their chats. I really don't have any cobalt. Alright, get out of there. Let's take a bunch of cobalt. Thanks. And we'll need to build a teleporter out here as well. It's just unfortunate when people aren't clear about their expectations. Like, if we have deleted comments, I, as the streamer, I mean, if I know what's going on, we'll try to address what's happened. But I would be really unhappy if I had a mod who deleted comments and didn't tell the person what the issue was. Unless because as a mod, you can go back and look at previous, like the last 100 comments someone has made. And so you can see if somebody has really been a repeat offender on things. There we go. That'll all be stuff for construction. So I'm really not able to... That's disappointing. I can't make that clear. Let's unpin these for a minute. It ruins the vibe to address something? What? I don't know. If I go to time somebody out, it says, please give a reason. I mean, Twitch itself, on the command, gives me the option to say why. And it would be like use of the word ICE. If I have a particular thing in my channel that's just like, hey, I do not want to talk about federal agencies, federal politics, about political parties. If I have that, that should be in my chat rules. Now, a lot of times, because I understand that level of sensitivity on things, I will make a joke about, oh, did they have a sudden change in the weather? Say, a freeze and everything iced over, you know, and try to couch it in terms that might not, you know, that they understand what I'm saying, but I've made it defensible in court that I was just talking about the weather. And you can't actually prove I was saying otherwise. But I enjoy opportunities to be super clever like that. So yeah. I mean, and I might occasionally get into talking about that stuff, but that doesn't mean I want to start a whole stream where chat and I are talking about that stuff. You guys know how I roll. We're not new. Um Yeah, have the decency to explain where you stand, sure. I have such a small viewership, though, that it's much easier for me to deal with, and I also have mods who will let me know exactly what's going on so that it doesn't have to be any kind of a mystery. Alright, let's end that. I should have some obsidian here. Do. We'll take 1, 2. 2 zeolites. Demand the white pointy rock. Their big twitch. Yeah. You know, there is a whole thing about choose who you lose, and there are absolutely people who have been here, who, you know, if you decide that you can't come back for reasons, yeah, I'll suck that up, sure. Okay, 2 of those. 2 regular osmium. I was one of the pastors I used back when I was still a church person. One of my pastors used to say, you know, you choose who you lose. If I'm going to stand here and offer a sermon that doesn't demand people change how they live or demand that people basically live their convictions, right? You should never, his policy, and that's kind of, well, if I paraphrase, kind of where I got it, was you should never have to tell somebody you're a Christian. You should never have to have it be, because I don't think I can put teleporters inside. Hang on, can I put a teleporter inside? Oh, I don't have a super alloy rod. Let's make 2 of those. Yeah, and still at the same time, you know, you choose who you lose, and that is, I'm not going to hang around an environment where a streamer says it's okay um to act like this. I mean, I've had that kind of recently. It's like, you know what? Uh, I kind of feel like some of what somehow you're addressing what's going on is not my flavor. Monarchy is banned from the chat. Look, Wolfie, I already timed you out. I have no filter. Now it's a basketball team. Y'all are having so much fun, I'm not even gonna stop you. They can't ban me. I'm on a mission from God. Alright. I'm gonna go out and make another teleporter. They can't ban me. I'm on a mission from dog. Thought that was supposed to be God. God is a dog. I believe in Ceiling Cat. And in the Gospel of Ceiling Cat, God's a dog. Big ol' slobbery Newfoundland. Kind of chill. I ain't getting anybody's way, you know. Peak cinema. Alright. I thought I needed osmium rods for that. Nope, just straight osmium. Alright. Well, I'll dump those in here. Sweet! Caroline. God, I hate that song. Why am I doing that? Yeah, so from here I can see the waterfalls. Don't go chasing those. I'm not apologizing for shit. I can put a little beach house down. I'll make a whole complex out here, damn. Do like Grandma's beachfront condos. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Is that a quote from the actual movie? I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen the movie. I think I know a lot about it from being alive during the era it came out, but I'm not sure I ever saw it. I know. I feel like we could do multiple estates out here. Well, this might be where we put that dome. It is a classic. Fix your life. You can't ban Flaffies. Man, I had back in the early days when Shrimp Army and Genwa were here, because they know each other IRL. Um, and that was hilarious. The timeout wars. I'm like, I will unmod both of you. Stop this shit right now. Right fucking now. Alright. So this is where we go and put Grandma's estates. Grandma's Vista View estates. And then when people, oh hello, Drone Station South. I have been meaning to dismantle you. Although now I think I might need you. I need you more than anyone does. Oh yeah. Whoa, let's not do that. We could build stuff across the crater even. Yeah, I like all of this. This'll be the home base stuff. Uh-oh, if I can even get home. Can I get back to my teleporter? Okay. Alright, hang on. I gotta save the game. I timed out Wolfie and it unmodded him. So, lessons learned. Please save the game. Flawless execution, perfect timing, one of our finest hours. We're going to motherfucker level 1. And then we can also go to motherfucker ground. So we're gonna get some water. I love living with abundance. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then I'm gonna take a 2.5-minute break. And we can go talk to the animals. Alright. Those grass spreaders and flower spreaders are a little noisy. Alright, I'm just gonna get in my Zen space. And we're gonna take a 2.5-minute break. Yeah, ad time. I don't know why. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, what's the funniest thing I could do? Sometimes I just want to do funny things. Twitch is rife with... Oh my gosh, I missed so much conversation here, y'all. I'm not even playing like an intense game or anything. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I have absolutely no desire to become any bigger than we are. You know, if we get 10 people on a good day, I'm thrilled with that. Because it's 10 people who know what they're doing here. Your base is suspended over the water in the middle. Yes, that's what I... You know what? Have you seen my... Anyway. You'll see it in the images. In fact, it's the image that's right behind me. I'm not sure how well you can see it there, but when you see that image pop up in the ad roll, then you'll know. Because I just kept adding butterfly domes and aquariums just onto the end of the last one. Because it's not really practical to try to make... I would have loved to have made like a ring of them, but I haven't figured out all the stuff. No, you don't need foundations though. They're unnecessary. I mean, you can. I was considering putting a walkway under mine, like making just a glass tunnel of one by ones. And that's the point. That is the beauty of this game, is that the developers gave you the ability to create to your satisfaction. And if it looks how you want, like if somebody wants, if they don't mind the look of those grid platforms and they want to make a huge rectangle of them out over the water and then put their base on top of that, okay, I'm not here to stop you. Like, I'm not an evangelist. You're not required to have fun exactly the way I have fun. Missionary position in the game for everyone. Like, if everybody were a ham sandwich on white bread, life would suck. But yeah, you can put screenshots in my Discord if you want to, Goose. Totally acceptable stuff. I will try to catch up on chat after the break. But here is your, hang on, there's pretty music. Here we go. Pretty music. And I'm going to hit these buttons and you're getting 2.5 minutes. I'm going to go stand up, walk around, and I will be right back. Yes, but missionary position is really difficult to get full satisfaction for both parties. BRB. Hello. Welcome back from the break, everybody. There we are. Everybody should be back from the break. So Wolfie's was questioning authority. Or Flaffy's was questioning Wolfie's authority. Please save the game. Wolfie was not summoning enough force. Right, child, you. No, that was me with being taken to the movie The Deep. Also being taken to the movie Live and Let Die, like before age 10. The 70s, man, 70s and 80s were wild. Um, then Reagan happened, and everything turned into a ham sandwich on white bread. Because Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so I did add some more images to the break. Some are screenshots now, and some are the official press kit images from Miju Games. But welcome in, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game. Hello, my love. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And I would love to know that you find this to be a place you enjoy, just stepping away from the troubles of the world. I mean, that is a thing that I have here is I try not to bring the outside world in. I mean, I've had to stop looking at different people because, you know, I'm like, I go to your channel to avoid Reddit. Next thing you know, you're reading headlines off of Reddit. We put me up for the. That's funny. They asked me if that was a really good joke, and I said, he nailed it. Um, yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Anyway, I like to keep this as an oasis of kindness and peace and understanding, which is why it's okay when somebody has an experience like what Monarchy's talking about, you know, and you just go, what the fuck? You can come in here because that's what the Pillow and Blanket Fort is for. It was not for you to come in here and be like a Tasmanian devil, but for you to let that energy go. Just let it roll off. You're in the Pillow and Blanket Fort now. We're fine. You're fine. Everybody's good. We're all good. Okay? And just find space to let that go and say, you know what? It's all right. It's all right. I mean, to be fair, I'll be surprised things get any better on Twitch. But let's go back to the game, shall we? Let's go try to build some stuff. Um, Maybe if Casey or maybe Elaine even knows. Oh, there's our chonker. Look, he's following the baby around. Did we name the baby? Did somebody decide they wanted to be the little baby snoober? They're so cute. They rut in the ground. Like little piggies. And they make pretty little chirpy sounds. The chonker is you. I have met the chonker, and the chonker is me. I swear those butterflies look like birds sometimes. They come flying at me, and I'm like, do we have birds? I would love to have birds in this game. Butterflies is enough. I'm not asking for more. Again, you know, two-person. There's Flaffies. Hi, Flaffies. Look at you. She's just like bang, bang on the ground. Stomp, stomp. They got a thing on. Stomp. Okay, jump and delete. Alright, so for most of the furniture, what do we need? Super alloy, we're gonna need a lot of fabrics. Flower pots, bonsai pots, ivy, aquarium tubes. I can't believe we can put up safe vaults. That's hilarious. I can have a planet viewer. You gotta run? No worries, baby. Go get some food. Go get some work done. I actually, I've been having a curry just like every day. And, oh yeah. Okay. I got shit to do. Here's some I dropped earlier. Alright, let's head over to Peak. Let's go put our dome down on our second site since I can't put it on top of the thing I wanted. Alright, so we're gonna have the dome here. Okay, you can't actually spin it. Okay, does it have anything in it? Love you, Wolfie. Have fun with dinner. So today when I was at the store, I actually bought... I was like, I need to change it up. Because last night I was like, okay, I'll do chicken, but I'm going to add some some raw red peppers at the very end. You know, I kind of want to try a thing. Well, we'll do it later. We'll try a thing later. Oh, I'm already out of stuff. Oh, you can't... What? Oh, no. Hopes and dreams. Destroyed. The game's really like, no, you can't have clear floors. Why? Though. Like, I spent 25,000 Terra tokens to get this thing. Guys. Like, you got a dome. What more do you want? I want everything. I am Yennefer of Vengerberg. Someone connected to that stream just hit me up privately to provide an explanation and a mild apology. Well. I love you, Wolfie. We'll take good care of Bun Bun. I'll ban her in a minute. Them? Sorry. Sorry, Fluffies. Everybody becomes her in my universe. I'm the opposite of a misogynist. You know? I'm just gonna put your ass on the ground then. If I can't, I mean, the shit. If I can't put you and make you see through, like, what's my incentive for... Watch me back off the cliff. Be like, and that's how Grandma died. Oh, see? Fucking told you. Okay. That's just distressing. All right. Well, it's there. So, it exists. Can't see anything, but it exists. Joni! Joni! I am muy disappointed. Oh, hey, Joni, meet Flaffies. Flaffies meet Joni. Flaffies is among the European contingent who enjoy my streams. Can I make any of this clear? Joni, why am I being blocked on... Oh, okay, I can make some of this clear. Alright. I can't put the rounded dome on top of the rounded living quarters. It was like, no, you can't do it. And then I put the rounded dome out here. I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna stretch it out over top of over the edge of the platform, and you can't make the floors clear. Oh, thank you, Flaffies, for handing out blankets. Like, ultimate sad face. I really just wanted to put the dome on top of the rounded quarters and then turn everything transparent. Rounded domes are limited. This sure as fuck are. I could probably build a rounded dome out of the other stuff, right? Similar to how you used the corners in the Love Boat. So this is the area that I've chosen, like the juxtaposition between the waterfall, the meteor, and the beachfront. I thought, well, this is pretty. This is a pretty area, right? We have waterfall. I can see obsidian from here. I can see my house from here. No, I can't, actually. There's a drone station. Drone South is right over here. Woo! Almost lost it. So I have a drone station that I never put, like, very much storage near it. Do you know when I went back to Humble this morning, did you know we had 70 drones? Were you aware? I only have 21 here. We had 70 drones. But if you want to snap a rounded dome on the rounded room, just place the rounded room, add a regular room to one side, add another one on top of the single one, and snap the rounded dome. Okay, okay. Monarchy says, okay, all is well. I was informed. The person that barked at me in chat also wanted to reach out, but I had already left the stream. Okay, okay. That's some civil behavior. Somebody jumped in and owned their shit. Okay, thank you, Joni. That's good to hear, Monarchy. I mean, honestly, I would be very, very sus of somebody who has a stream that gets 200 casual streamers on like what sounds like, hey, this is just my normal streaming day, not some special event or fundraiser kind of a deal. Um, wow, this might actually be an even better spot. Ooh, what a view. Get rid of that tree. I would like to speak to the landscaper. Joni's on a 5-stram strack. Look at you. Get her, Dan. Your comments came in the midst of other bad actors. Oh, that's true. I have definitely been in circumstances where somebody new came in. Now, if you're a regular in the stream, that's different. But if you're a new person in the stream and other people have already, like, been a bit shitty, if you know what I mean, damn, I don't even have anything to build with. Alright, let's go. Now this is good that we have drones out here. I just need to make more drones. I didn't know what to bring back with me from... we don't have any drones here. Does it say... Are they all... It doesn't say how many T1 or T2s I have. Oh, anyway, my comment earlier, Flaffies, was not that Joni is currently European, but has originated from that region. Alright. You were kind of lumped in. Yeah. On edge with everything happening IRL. I cannot imagine having to live with melanated skin in this environment. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope. 10 is fine. Okay. You still need a ton of pressure before you can get the gas extractor. You can loot methane, though. Don't underestimate the game's intuition with the wrecks. Now, maybe don't grab every blue crate you see outside, but certainly be willing to go around to the different wrecks to the best of your ability. Pop up a little oxygen hut. I know I don't have to craft them out here, but I'm gonna. Oops. Nice. If you want to see somebody who does a really decent job of showing you how to load things up, that foolish girl on YouTube can be a little much to watch. I mean, she goes pretty fucking quick. But she's also, like, she's got most of the recipes memorized and stuff, and there are some things, like, if you blow out oxygen super early on, you can get access to some higher level stuff. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff because I'm still new at the game, and I just want to build a house, you know? I just want to make a place to live for me and my little animals. I could just put the teleporter over there. But I don't want to. Alright. What do we have in here? Okay, well, I have to do a change of plans, I guess. Oh, is that Humble? Is that what Humble looks like now? Oh no, not health emergencies. You're at 9.23 millipascals and you need 100 millipascals. So you're producing 2,600 nanopascals per second. So nano is smaller than... So it goes pica, nano, micro, milli, unit. Everything is by factors of 1,000. So 1,000 picas is a nano, 1,000 nanos is a micro. That's the little mu symbol, the little squiggly M that looks weird. And then 1,000 micros is a milli, and 1,000 millis is a unit. And then you start getting into your normal, better known metric unit stuff. Man, I already kind of miss my little robot pals. Okay, well, I am just a little bit disappointed. But you don't have to do things like in exact orders. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. But the other thing is, when you look at my videos, like every single stream, I was going up orders of magnitude. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, but we can't use these. Well, I mean, I kind of can. You can't use them on the rounded walls. So... does that mean you have to kind of squish a corner in there? Is that what you were talking about, kind of clipping a corner in? No. I really kind of feel like... Lakes phase, yay! And optimizers are gonna be like your best friend. Oh yeah, the rain. I love the rain. You know, I might just create my own glass structures. And multiplier rockets. True facts. Listen to Joni. Joni knows what she's doing. Oh, that's right. You gotta do it. On a 2x2, not a 1x1. Not the mouse banging into the keyboard. No, no, no. No, no, no. Nope. Okay, so they only fit... I see, I see. No, I'm gonna have to get out my graph paper and make it happen. Your launch platform stopped working? Buddy? We need to get you a Sherpa. But I have actually been really enjoying watching that Foolish Girls streams because I get to see a different way of approaching the game. And you could say from a higher tier level. Man, 25,000 Terra tokens to get that thing. I guess I'll find a use for it. Maybe I'll stick it down there in the water or some shit. Oh, that was going to be one of my tests today. Whether or not you can put butterfly domes underwater. got water falling in every direction around here. It's a little bit redonkulous. Oh, hello, froggy friendos. I'm not here necessarily to invade your space. Let me be super plain about that. Oh, these are pretty. Giant clover looking things. How are you flowing water down? Where is the water coming from? I'm calling a party foul on those physics. I gotta figure out how to do the, oh yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. See? Nothing. You're killing me, Miju. I love you so much, and you gotta kill me. Why you gotta kill me, Miju? Huh? What's that about? We got crates over here? Yo, we got crates over here! You forgot to move it. Oh. Sad face. I can just use Q to get out of stuff. I am not paying attention. Yeah, we're just gonna put little vista views around, I think. Oh, I love the sound here. It's nice. I mean, I do live not that far from a place called Crater Lake. Never been there. 'Cause I'm a shit tourist. That's why I never saw very much of Europe. Well, that and the fact that I had a really wicked job. Well, the nice thing about the game, depending on what difficulty you elected, is... hang on, I want to drop off. This will just be my little storage hut for now. We'll throw everybody in there. Yeah, we'll just keep this all available for stuffs and things. And we'll go back over and hang out with the animals for a minute. Oh, there's Sned. Hey there, little Sned. How you doing? Are you gonna go drink out of the butterfly water? There's little flaffies. I still like this concept. Maybe I will put the dome on top of this. Um... See, I don't know very much off the top of my head, Goose. That's the big problem. I'm still at the... I really have no idea what I'm doing. Who's that? Laserdine 49? Welcome in. What's that say? Okay, that's the Better Life program. We've gone off and terraformed some shit. I pulled everything out. I think I put it all in here. Yeah, I brought back... This is what I brought back from Humble. Thank you, Flaffies. Oh, you're so quick. We only have about 10 or 15 minutes remaining. And I don't know that I really want to start anything new. All I really wanted to do today was to find a place. Like, what's the place gonna be where I put my spot? Like, my happy place view of the world. We have not taken the dune buggy to the beach. Oh, that's right. I took your flashlight off. I'm tired of coming back from a save and finding the lights on. Of course, welcome in. Welcome in. I am a new player to the game, so, temper your hopes with that knowledge. And I am about 10 minutes away from ending stream for the day. But welcome in. I hope you can find a nice little oasis here, although sometimes we are playing other games. I just have not wanted to play anything else for about 3 weeks. Ever since somebody gifted me this game and they're like, I want you to play this. Oh my gosh, there's sharkies in the water. Y'all, sharkies in the water. Oh, don't hit the sharkies. We better fly. You love this game? You have more than 80 hours? All right. Let's go. Oh, by the way, hey, could somebody exclamation point TPC in the chat, please? Exclamation point TPC. Not that. Grandma. Grandma. We can fly underwater, by the way, kids. Grandma just turboed off into the sunset. Everything got red. Everything faded out. So this is my Prime world. We're fully terraformed on Prime, so... Oh, the sharkies are hanging out. That's so cool. I've just came back after, playing on Humble. Humble was my first, venture off the planet. I was so nervous. I'm like, but what about my animals? I don't want them to die. Alright, let's head back to Meteor Crater. I'm not stopping for crates. I have so much shit. How are you finding the game so far? Unstable Goose over there in chat just started playing as well. We have several members. If you want to join the Discord, you can scroll down below the stream, or, hey, come on, uppies. Hey. Don't you do that. Up, please. Up, please. Up, please. No. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. She can't drive. Didn't play any of the DLC yet. Oh, so you've had the game for a minute? Alright, F4. F4. No, it's not F4ing. F4. There we go. You can't be hitting accelerate, Grandma. Or no. Hydration level is low. Alright, here we go. Eject. I took a calculated risk. I am not very good at math. But welcome in, my love. Welcome in. We have lots of folks in the Discord. I have a text channel for this game. And we're just gonna give up on the car. Bethesda. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare Bethesda. Let me up. Skyrim. So yeah, some folks in my Discord, in fact, the person who gave this to me, has been playing since early access. I think Joni's been playing since... Casey has like some 1,500 hours in the game. You follow all the development? Yay! Yeah, I like hanging out sometimes in the Miju Discord and looking things up. But let's go here. I can show you the thing that I'm like super proud of. Pas de problème. Je parle français un peu. So this is my, what I like to call my research and development lab. This is Lakeview. That's what my beacon says. So we have some ceiling farms and a drone station and some butterfly things. And then I just got really excited about physics. And when it let me build things out into space, I just kept building things out. Tu parles très bien français? Ah, merci beaucoup. J'ai étudié français en école et université. Je ne parle pas depuis 1999. That is when I graduated college, and even though I lived in Europe for 2 years, I had the job from hell. I didn't even see England, which is the country in which I was living. So yeah, I just kept building, and we just kept going out and out and out. And I kind of realized today that how many people I see build their aquariums down in the water, and I'm like, oh, that's a little like rude. You're like, hey fishies, look, you're in the water, but you're still in a cage. I was like, no, my fish think they're flying. Look, they're up here in the air. They think they're fucking butterflies up here. I'm not even gonna excuse my French. But then I started thinking, oh, wait, can you put the butterfly domes underwater? That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Yeah, I'm a singer, so I have a really good ear for mimicry, and um, I was fortunate to learn French from uh, a teacher who was from Nice, from a teacher who was from Quebec, and then my third teacher, I can't even remember where she was from. She was in the class that we did that was entirely taught in French, no English at all, that was taught through French film. All right. Oh, I have water and stuff. Beep, beep. All right. You can have your flashlight back. Oh, no, I think I'll put it in the trunk. That's what I want to do. Every time I come back from a save, I end up jumping in the car and turning off the headlights because it drives me nuts. I wonder if they will let us build underground. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Like, I put all of my fusion reactors back in here. That's my fusion reactors. There's 8 of them with a T2 optimizer. And we are now producing like 60k energy. And then I put all of my pressure and heat stuff in the Iridium Dome. Or Iridium Cave. Do you know, as many advancements as the devs have made, and Je t'aime Mijou, you can really tell that these are developers who care about the QOL for their community. And so this is my R&D laboratory. And then down here is my Crystal Dome, or Crystal Palace material facility and animal sanctuary. So we'll close upstream on the final tour. The Frog Kingdom. I have suspicions. Trade rockets, I have a portal, and then that is the Crystal Palace. And I decided to color code the floors. I didn't get anything done. This one is magenta, so we put some flowers and stuff in. And then that's all storage down there. And then this was gonna have a lot more auto crafters, but I find that I don't actually need as many as I thought. So we might pare this down and make it much smaller. I just wanted to put storage on the first floor, auto crafters on the second floor. Oh, wait, I wanted this one. This is the third floor, so this is for agricultural products like cookies. And a couple of the farms. This is all of our wheat and chocolate. And my little drones are out there doing everything in their power. Wonderful job. This. Thank you. It makes me so happy. Like, I really roleplay a little bit. It's kind of fun, you know. We're naming some of the animals after members in the chat. So we have a bunch of wacky looking little dudes. See, my little bow-legged cats always come over and say hello. And then they do like cats would do. They just like push on you. You know how dogs do that? They just lean on you. But now I'm wondering if your name is La Sardine. La Sardine. They are French, yes. And Miju, I understand, is or was their cat. Cats don't always have the longest lifespans, as I know, unfortunately. Let's see, look, they just push each other. It's so true to nature. But I love these guys. They chirp when you pet them. And you can't hear it because the stupid flower spreaders are so loud. Anyway, this is the animal sanctuary, and I made everything see-through so that no matter where I am in the material facility, I can look down and watch them. Because it makes me happy to see my little buddies. You have 2 cats. Yes, you know. I used to have 2 cats. I no longer have 2 cats. See, we can just check on them while we're doing stuff. Watch them push each other around. Like that. That's my little inverse tiger. It has glow-in-the-dark stripes. Yeah, so I went off to Humble and I was like, I miss home. I want to go home and I want to create... I didn't even put in like a bed or anything. Or any kind of like office furniture. Or like this is the most I did. And I just did that recently. It was all like cramped into a little room somewhere. But yeah, the auto crafters can reach everything except these the corner right here. But it can reach pretty much the entire facility, so. You chose that because some friends made me a song and sardine rhymes with your name, which is Pauline. Yes. Oh, and also I taught elementary school for 10 years, so for the most part, don't worry about doing instant edits. If you have a typo, I will usually contextually figure it out. Yeah, well, this is my tribute. I also play Cyberpunk and Hitman. I've been a Hitman streamer pretty much for 4 years. So this is the first crafting game I've ever played. And I'm in love. But yeah, magenta isn't a real color. And so that's kind of my cyberpunk thing, is the FF06B5 conspiracy theorists live in my head forever. 100%, boo. 100%. So yeah, I think I am going to call it for le jour. I have my ideas of what I want to do, and I will probably set a bunch of that up off stream because it's going to involve some super boring things. And yeah, the art that the devs have done, I just love that view. I love that view. It fills me with joy. And even just the quality of life stuff they put in, like I've only had the game for 3 weeks and I am 100% in love. In fact, I'm even using a lot of this to aid with my therapy. So that's also been very helpful, is to teach myself how to deal with being overwhelmed as the unlocks happen, or learning how to just, let's take a moment and sort out some stuff in the cabinets and things like that. The studio name, yes, it is I understand it is their cat. I got that from Sned Hlep, who is also Atticus in the Discord. I'm Grandma Plays a Game Everywhere, so you can find me. Thank you, Stream Elements, for noting my Patreon. My Patreon is different content. My Patreon is all more of an academic, philosophical exploration of games and why humans need games and how games are important to our evolution as a species and our continued development as social creatures and things like that. So, because I wanted to get a master's in cognitive development and just didn't. But yes, the game is, and because I decided to take it at my pace, and it's like, I don't care how much stuff is unlocked, unless it's like Stardew, where I cannot progress unless I do X, Y, and Z, then I'm not doing it. Like those trade rockets, I'm not sending them off right now. I don't care. I have what I need. So living in a world of abundance with sufficiency is the opposite of the life I live outside of this game. So this is a really lovely space to hang out. And the music, banging. Thank you, Benjamin Young. Thank you so much. I am usually here on weekdays, starting around 10 a.m. U.S. Pacific time. So that's usually around 6 p.m. GMT. So anytime I'm here, if you want to just come hang out in the Pillow and Blanket Fort, you can use !lurk or !fort. And either of those things will put you into the Pillow and Blanket Fort. You don't have to. You don't need to show up in chat at all unless you want to be given a blanket. Yes, perfect. Thank you. And then next time you're available while I'm streaming, you feel free to drop on by. If you run into any snags or anything in the game as you're getting back into it, feel free to hop in my Discord and thank you very much for the follow. That's super kind. I was also watching was it Celandrine, who was another streamer? I haven't seen them on recently because they only stream like 2 days a week. But they had another like super chill Planet Crafter stream. So, well met, bienvenue, and I'm gonna run away. I need to eat something. I feel like I've been sitting here drinking my blueberry juice, but I think like my blood sugar is, or I just need to stand up and move around. Get your blood moving a little bit. Thank you everybody who's been hanging out today. I do appreciate you. And I will be back probably for a little bit longer tomorrow. I've already been going for 6 hours today, not with stream, but with other things before stream and stuff like that. So yes, you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you are in the world. And please do me this one kindness. Before you go to bed tonight, please do something intentionally kind just for you. Whether it's a kind word you say to yourself, never speak to yourself worse than you speak to your dog. And we can call our cats assholes. That's fine. But you would never say that to your dog. Well, maybe, but generally not. Anyway, or maybe it's something unkind that you just refuse to say to yourself this time. This time, you're not going to berate yourself or let some of that early bad training continue. You are allowed to be kind to you because you got a fill to pour. So do that thing. They can take away whatever they want from us, but they cannot take our kindness. Kindnessing intensifies. And I'm going to give you some pretty music. We're going to dip out. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow for stream. If not, I will see you when I see you. And until then, please remember that I love you. I promise to take care as well. I'm going to go figure out how to make eggplant for curry. I don't know why. Eggplant sounded like I'm tired of chicken and chickpeas. So we're going to try it. Wish me luck. And yeah, I will see you all later. Bye.